Can you guys hear me okay? Rick, Peter, Catherine, how are you guys doing? I'm alive, can't complain. I hear you, bud. Well, at least it's Wednesday. We're halfway there, right? So welcome you guys to the Wednesday Hangout stream. Today is Samantha's birthday, so if you guys see her pop by the stream, make sure and wish her a happy birthday. And Luna is just chilling down there waiting to get ready to go. Started a couple minutes early here, so just give it a moment to get everybody in here. What's up, Haley? How are you doing? Peter? Sound is good and everything, guys? Can you hear me all right? Yo, yo, yo. I think what I'm going to do today, guys, is I'm going to crack open one of these canister filters and we're going to do a cleaning on it. What do you think? Does that sound cool? I got my little handy bucket ready to go here. You're doing good, Haley? Awesome. Sweet. Catherine, what's going on? Happy Wednesday to you. Hope you're doing good. I can't believe we're already halfway to Friday, guys. This week is coasting right along. Right on. Right on. So what I got going on here is I have my little handy dandy bucket here. I guess I probably should have cleaned this out a little bit. It's not terrible. Let me just go, I'm just gonna give it a couple little taps into the sink here. I think that's good. Yeah. Yeah, what's up? Hey, Furry Art. How's it going, Ellie? Happy Wednesday. I finally got to see your email and your awesome picture of Ricky. It looks just like him. All right. Yeah, it's nice to see everybody here. Got the whole Luna pack going. Okay, so what I was going to say, let me just do something here just real quick, guys. Get this going here. There we go. There we go. Turn the sound off. Peanut, no, Peanut is not here. Yeah, wasn't that an amazing drawing? Yeah, everybody, if you haven't seen it, go check out Ellie's drawing of Ricky. Furry Art says, I'm waiting for my school bus to come take me home. All right. Well, hopefully we can give you a little bit of entertainment here while you wait. And yes, happy birthday to Samantha, guys. It is her 21st birthday today. So everybody, when she comes in, let her know. Happy 21st. Well, awesome, Ellie. Yeah, I was wondering about you because last stream I was thinking, man, we had such a good conversation. I wonder how things are going, and really enjoyed that picture of Ricky a lot. So I'm just going to go ahead and get started here. We're going to be working on this tank, and I wanted to show you guys how I clean my filters. Is it really her birthday? Yeah, it is. So, yeah, I know. Isn't that crazy? She had Peanut when she was 10. So I guess she was just a little bit of an early bloomer there. Someone did good in math class, I think, Rick. So what I'm doing is I'm just going to take a little bit of water from the fish tank here, and I'm going to put it into this bucket. This is the first step. Try not to scoop up any fish while you're doing that, of course. And normally it's about 2 pitchers. So there we go. That's step number 1, guys. We're already scooting right along. So Peanut actually doesn't have early release today. So I'm kind of bummed out about that. I didn't find out about that until like kind of last minute. These kids get like more days off than I think we went to school back when I was in school. But occasionally on their early release days, they cancel it so that they can give them more days off. But 15, yeah, let's get to 10 likes so Aaron can, well, I don't know about that, Rick. I don't know. I don't drink the fish water. Oh boy. Let me see. How do I want to do this? Let's see if maybe I can get a little bit different angle here. Let me grab my light. Let me just grab my light here. I have this like little handy dandy ring light that Samantha bought me so that I could be like all professional and whatnot. I'm still working on that part. Yeah, drinking fish water. Hey, you know what though? I will say, Rick got me to 100 likes the other day on the stream, so that was pretty impressive. I did tell him that if we can get to 200 likes. Was it 200 or 300? I can't even remember now. I think it was 300, but let's see. Let's see here. Hi, James. How are you doing? Yeah, 200. All right, so I'm just going to bring this around over here and see if I can't get a little bit of a different angle on things. I was kind of pre-gaming this in my head, how I was going to go about doing this. What do you think about that angle? I think you can kind of, if I set this up just right, I think you'll be able to see. Because basically the one that's in the one that's behind door number 3 here is the one that we're going to be cleaning. So I think you guys can see okay. Got my little handy dandy music stand here helping me out. So basically, let me see. What I'm going to want to do, yeah, I might have to, boy, that thing is filthy. That thing is filthy. It's been a while since I've cleaned this one. I'm just going to knock some of the dust off of it. It's kind of embarrassing. But when you guys were asking me about using canister filters on your fish tank and asking me about your intervals on maintenance, it had been so long since I had done cleaning on this canister over here that I can't even remember. So I don't know what it's going to be like when we crack it open. It could be pretty gross stuff. Now, just to let you know, if we get to 1,000 likes on this, no, I'm just kidding. Oh, I'm excited to see this. Taking pointers before I get my own tank. Awesome, Ellie. So I am in the works of trying to get another tank set up so that I can document the process of setting up a new tank. I've been trying to look on Facebook Marketplace and see what all I can find, because I think that might be the best way, is buying something used. There is a local fish store near me that sells them used, but this filter here is kind of nice. And actually what I think I'm going to do, I think I'm just going to freehand this. Yeah, I think I'm going to freehand this part. Just so that I can show you guys. Oh, check eBay. That's a good idea. Yeah, that's a good idea. Let me see here. I think that there's a fancy way where I can turn on a light. Oh, check that out. Check that out, guys. I figured it out. There's a cool little button. Turns the flash on. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to unplug this one. So I have like a power strip going on in here. You guys can see how freaking dusty it is in here. It's pretty bad. So I'm going to trace this cord here, find that one, and I'm just going to unplug it. I keep my, oh my goodness. Sorry about the shaky camera there. All right, so that is unplugged. Great view. It was probably when you left the comment, right, Catherine? Okay, so now this pump, or this pump is turned off. Well, what this has is it has like a little release valve at the top here. Cookie cam. Well, I can't put the camera on Cookie right now because I have the flash on. Hold on. There's a little Cookie cam there. All right, so it is nice to see everybody here. Okay, let's turn that back on. So, yeah, so this filter, so it has an inlet hose and an outlet hose. And then this is like a quick release valve. And then basically, whoops, shoot. That thing is gonna pull up and out of there. Just like so. Now, what's nice about this is water actually shouldn't come out of here anymore. What's up, Esteban? So I just made a little bit of a mess under here, but that is all part of fish keeping, I think. But what we're gonna do is we are going to drag that canister out of there. So I'm probably going to throw the camera back up on the tripod. But you guys could see how I did that. So basically it just unclips and then comes out. I'm going to put this back on the tripod here. How is that? Is that a little bit better? No more shaky cam? And I got my little music stand here. So, all right. I think we are good. Oh. Okay. So that is out of there. Now, there is easier ways to do this as far as like, you could probably leave the bucket, main bucket in there. Well, actually, I don't know. Maybe not because, nah, scratch that idea. Because you're gonna wanna be able to like dump the water out of the bucket or out of the filter. So then it has these little clips here on the sides that those come undone. And then that will release the magic. That releases the magic. And this is the main part right here that, oh boy, Samantha is gonna kill me, guys. I'm getting water all over the place. I'm going to be in trouble on her birthday, guys. Maybe I can just kind of set that like so. Let's see here. Should I go watch a show? Well, it is entirely up to you, Haley. I would like it if you stay with us, but you are more than welcome to do whatever you need to do. When does Sam get home? So, Samantha, let's see. She will probably be home closer to 3:30. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Harley? How are you doing, my friend? Just doing a little bit of work here on one of these canister filters. So now I got that opened up. I think I might, I'm trying to think here. How do I want to do this? Because normally I just take this thing outside and dump it. But I'm not going to be doing that and trying to get the camera back and forth the whole time. I have my little trusty companion here helping me out too. Let's see here. So Ellie says, I'm going to get a 55-gallon tank. That's at least what I'm aiming for. Sorry for the late response. I'm cleaning my kitchen while listening. No problem, Ellie. Yeah, I think a 55-gallon tank is a really good way to start. That's a really good way to start. And it's funny that you say that because that's kind of what I'm on the lookout for myself, is a 55. A 75 would be even better, but a 55 would be a really good way to start. So doing good. Just picked up the trailer. Oh, so is the trailer all done then, Harley? Okay, let me see here. How do I want to do this? Normally when I'm doing this, I'm not trying to capture it on camera. So what these filters have, I don't know if you can see it, right here, it actually has like a little UV light. I think they're a little bit gimmicky, but supposedly what they're supposed to do is kill like any, excuse me, it's supposed to kill like any sort of like dangerous like bacterias in the water or something like that. I don't know. I think they're kind of a gimmick. But I liked the style of this filter and I liked how much filter media that it was able to hold and how easy it is to maintain. So that's why I bought this one. It is an Aquatop. Let's see. I'm trying to remember how many gallons this is rated for. But JK, I'm gonna go watch a show after. Hey, I got the advice from Hugh. I don't think I'll go any higher than a 55 for a start. Might get a little overwhelming. Yeah, I mean, a 55 gallon is just an awesome tank to start with. It's a really popular size, so it shouldn't be difficult for you to find, and also to find a good deal on. And it kind of opens up a lot of different options as far as like fish that you can keep in there. I think I'm just going to grab another bucket and a towel, guys. I'm still with you, but just walking over to the linen closet here and gonna grab my little, gonna grab myself a little blanket here. I used to have a dedicated fish one. There it is. And it's purple. Yeah, there we go. Come on, Luna. I need my little companion in here with me. Come on. Come on. Yeah, and it's purple. And it's even got like little dolphins on there, so maybe if I lay it down, Luna will want to lay down on it, huh? So basically what you, I think what you missed, Harley, was I took the, that pitcher that I have and I put tank water inside of this bucket. Let's see. When am I going to get my new... oh, when is Ellie... yeah, when are you planning on getting it? Been going through Craigslist, Facebook Marketplace. Oh, there you go. Yeah, if you can get it from somebody that you know, that's even better. Yeah, and I would try to find as new of a tank as you possibly can, and preferably have it running. You know what I mean? Have it full of water and running, so that at least you know that definitely all the silicone and everything is good and that it's going to hold water. Don't try to buy one that's been sitting outside, especially in the hot, like in the hot sun or anything. If it's just been sitting outside with no water in it, all of your seals and everything will dry out. You don't want that. Offer up? Yeah, that's a good idea too. Yeah, that would be great, Ellie. Hopefully you could. Okay, so let's do this. Just gonna move this one more time here. Probably gonna be doing a fair amount of camera adjusting on this one, guys. Hopefully I can nail it. There you go. So you guys can kind of see down inside of there. It's pretty nasty. Now you're going to see the top of my glorious dome. You guys are going to be like, wow, he's got a lot more gray hair than I thought he did. So what it has, oh wow, yeah, that's gross. So it has like this little top plate here. All right, that's like nothing really fancy to write home on. It just basically is going to keep like all the stuff in its place. And all I did was I just gave that a few little rinses in the water. I'm going to set it off to the side. Now I can lift this the first tray out of here. So hopefully that's picking that up. Now, that is really gross. Can you guys see all of that? Look at that. That is pretty gross. Yeah, they might not have offer up in British Columbia. So can you guys see all that nastiness on there? I'm just going to drop that inside of the... Oh, I forgot that this tank... So this has the little polishing pad that I was trying to tell you guys about. It's not very polished at the moment, but it's like... what would you call that? Like... let me give it a little bit of a rinse here, and then you can see it better. I might actually throw this away. So what I'm doing is just kind of rinsing it in the water and then squeezing it out. There you go. It's almost like a polyfill, I guess. Kind of, right? Is that what you would call that? Harley would probably know. Yeah, 400 likes, guys, and I drink the water out of the bucket. Oh, man. Okay, Harley. Yeah, so see, this is just kind of like a little poly fiber. I honestly probably am not going to put that back in there. So then here would be the first basket. Now, I'm going to try to keep in mind how all of this was sitting in there. So it all has kind of this big circle right here where that light bulb goes into. So that's kind of one easy way to remember it. And then I'm just going to take that and just give it a little bit of a rinse. Okay, so when I took out that bag, this is that ceramic media that I was talking about. You see that? So you're You're getting water everywhere too, Ellie? I'm trying to do this as cleanly as possible. Now, when you take out your biomedia out of the filter like this, you're not going to want to let this stuff dry out, because if this dries out, then you can kill off that bacteria. So put that back in the bucket there. Now we're going to go on to our next basket here. We're going to go on to our next basket here and see what we have. Okay, so these are the other ones that I was telling you about. This is a different style of media. So these are like little plastic spheres, little round plastic balls. I believe they call these bio balls, but so these will actually grow bacteria all over them, and sometimes they'll kind of connect together inside of there, but it's just another really good filter media. So I'm going to take this basket and try to pour off a little bit of this water here back into the filter, and I'm just going to set that whole thing down in that water. I'm trying to feel around in here. Okay, so I have more of that polishing pad stuff in there. I don't know what I really think of this stuff. It's kind of, I don't know how beneficial it is as far as like actually, although I don't know, it probably does have all kinds of like beneficial bacteria living on it. But I mean, so that one, this basket was relatively empty then. So I'm just gonna swish that around in that tank water and set that over. Okay, wow. So yet again, I have another polishing pad in here. So I think when I set this filter up, guys, I don't think I actually set it up the way it should be properly set up. Yeah, I don't think I did. Because this bottom basket here, this part is correct. This part is correct. Yeah. So basically what you want, this would be like your coarse filter. I don't know if you guys can see this one. This is like, let me give this thing a little bit of a rinse here. So I'm just swishing it around in the water, squeezing it out. That's it. All right. So this is like a really coarse sponge, right? This is going to get like the most of the like fish poop out. So this type of thing, this is what you would want first in your bottom, because the water is going to go down in there, and then it's going to pull it back up through. So the first tray in the bottom, I always think of it this way. The first tray that goes into the bottom is the first thing that the water is going to go through on most canister filters. Now, there might be some that are different, but I think they're pretty much all that way. How long has it been since I set this up? This particular tank has been running for probably about 8 or 9 years that I've had this tank running. I saw something odd today. Behind my house is a forest, and in that forest is a pond. I go on walks there every day. Today there was a new sign that said it was infested with goldfish. Infested. Okay, yeah. I know what that means. What that means is that people are taking their goldfish out there, or somebody did at some point, took their goldfish out there and introduced them to that pond. And that pond was probably not meant to sustain those goldfish, and now they're probably reproducing like crazy. Yeah. If you ever have a fish that you don't want, you never want to take it to a body of water and just set it free, because you could be really disrupting that local ecosystem. They do that a lot with the common plecos. That's the big common, they call them like algae eaters. They'll say that in a generic way, but they're not. They are actually a catfish, and they get really large, and people will buy them this big at PetSmart, and the person at PetSmart will tell you that you need that to clean the algae off your tank. You don't want any part of that. Do not get a common pleco. One more time. Do not get a common pleco. Not unless you have a gigantic tank. You don't need it. Hi, Jacob. Jacob says, hello, everybody. I'm new here. Welcome, welcome. Really, Rick? Where you're at, a lot of the fish stores are closing? Well, that's sad. That's a real shame. So, okay, so I got fish poop all over my hands. I think what I'm gonna do is, so this water that's left in this filter is like the best possible nutrients that you could ever want for a yard. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to go and dump this on my grass in the backyard real quick. What do you guys think about that? Let me give my hands just a quick rinse before I go opening any doors. Covered in fish poop. Oh, what I was going to say though, Rick, is so this tank has been running for about 9 years, I believe, and I've probably cleaned these filters like once a year, probably. So it's not something that is like, oh my God, I have to clean it all the time, you know? Recycling the water is such a good idea. OMG. Absolutely, yeah. And the water that you have right here has really good stuff for the compost juice. Yeah, it has, it's fish poop, right? So, I mean, it has all kinds of good stuff in there. I should probably go pour it on the tree in the front yard. Yeah, it's pure nitrogen. That's right, BJ. It's pure nitrogen. That's the word I was looking for. Thank you. So let me try and get this set up here. I think the fish tank view is a little better, don't you? Yeah, the tree would love it. Should I go dump it in the front yard? The only problem is if I open the front door, you know who is going to go absolutely crazy. She's going to think that she has a visitor. She is being such a good girl, by the way, guys. Look at her over there. She's just keeping herself busy, chewing on her bone. I'm telling you, such an awesome dog. She is such an awesome dog, you guys. Love that fur baby. Okay, so I am going to... Luna is just chewing and present with you. Yep, she is. So let me just run outside real quick and dump this. I'm still with you guys, but I won't be able to read your chat. So I'm just going to take this. I'm going to take it out in the backyard, and I'm just going to pour it on the grass. And then I'll bring it back inside, And this is how you clean a filter. Now we could basically do the same thing on our little hang on the back filters. It's still going to be a similar principle. You're not going to be wanting to like deep clean your filters. You're basically just rinsing them out. Oh yeah. All of that good stuff. All of that good stuff. Luna came with me. So even this thing has a little bit of stuff inside of it. Let me turn that flash on again. There we go. So you can kind of see there's still some residue left in there. What I'm gonna do, oh hey, there's the birthday girl. Happy birthday, Samantha. I used to have a huge fear of dogs like Luna, but recently I've been finding them less scary and more adorable, especially Luna. Aw. Luna is such a good dog, Ellie. And I'm glad to hear that she's helping you with that. She would be happy to hear that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, and I'm just going to pour one more little thing of tank water in here. And again, don't use water from your tap, because you don't want to use chlorinated water in this. You're just using the tank water, because the tank water has already been treated with dechlorinizer, right? So we're not using tap water to clean any of this stuff out. If you do that, you could start the cycling process all over again. Remember when we were talking about the cycling of a tank? So I'm currently in my backyard just swishing this around. Now I'm going to bring it back in and show you guys. I wish we would have got some near beers, Samantha, to celebrate your birthday. All right. So that is done. Oh, I was going to show you guys inside of there. A special happy birthday to Samantha today, guys. 21. Can you believe it? 21 years old. And as Rick pointed out, she had Peanut when she was 10. Happy 21st birthday to Samantha, guys. All right. So, as you can see, it's fairly clean in there, but it's not like, we're not going for perfection at all. We're just looking for, we're just cleaning out we're just cleaning out the main part of that fish poop. So now I'm just going to go back in order here. I have my sponge filter here. Oh, I guess I probably should bring you guys a little bit closer, huh? I'm all about that kind of math. Yeah, that's right, Catherine. Me too. Yep. And I just had my 25th birthday, right? Oh, yeah, there you go. Samantha says 25th birthday. Yeah, I guess that's a little bit better. That's not quite as weird as 21st. All right. So, we're going to take this and we're going to put this back around, whoops, I think I got this backwards. There we go. So you want it to kind of fit down in there snug, like wall to wall. So this piece of foam, it came with this filter, so it is actually like, it's actually cut to fit this tray perfectly. So then that's just going to sit all the way down in there, like so. And if you guys have any questions, just let me know. I'm just going to, now before I get too crazy, I'm just going to make sure that I'm lining this up right. Yep, I am. Okay, so now we're going to go to the next tray here. Oops. The next tray would be those little black bio balls. So one thing that we can do with those, now they have all kinds of like stuff like layered in there. Oh, there's even another polishing pad on the bottom. I didn't realize that. So this filter, somewhere along the way, I set it up kind of strange. I think I kind of remember why I set it up this way, but it doesn't need a polishing pad on each tray. Basically, your polishing pads are going to be the last thing, right? Like, think of it like this. So think of the rough sponge as like, think of it this way, like you just took your truck off-roading, right? And it's all covered in mud. So that first big sponge is like you're knocking the mud loose off of your truck. You're like power washing the main mud off of there. That's what that big sponge is doing. It's getting the bulk of the mud off of your truck. Then you're going to go to the next step. That is your biomedia. That is like taking the sponge with soap and like scrubbing off any remaining like little bits off of the truck. These polishing pads, that's like at the very end after your vehicle is like all dry and clean. Now you're buffing it out. You're polishing it. So what this is doing is it's polishing that water and making the water as clear as possible. But I set this up wrong because you wouldn't take a polishing pad to a truck that's all covered in mud, right? You want to get it as clean as possible before you put the buffer to it. So I must have not known what I was doing when I set this up. That's the only thing I could think of, because that is not set up correctly. Oh yes, I had the same problem. Did you have your media set up wrong? So first inside of there we have the big coarse sponge. Now the biomedia, that's going to go next. Then I have this one, which I actually need to get more of this, guys, because these trays are so big that they could actually hold like, I mean, they could hold a lot more. You know, I bet you that's probably why I put those pads in there the way that I did. Was probably not to use them as a polishing pad, but probably just to slow the water down. Because you do want the water to take a little bit of time to go through. So I think actually what I'm going to do is I am going to set it up the same way. So I remember now why I did that. The reason why I did that was just to slow the water down. That's it. Just so that it can spend a little bit more time on the bio balls. So what we're going to do is we're going to put this back in here. I'm going to take one of these polishing pads and just set it up like so. Kind of try and fill in as much of that as possible. I guess I need to order more of this stuff because you can see how deep these trays are. Like, I'm barely even scratching the surface. I could put a lot more media in here, in all of these filters. And the more, the merrier when it comes to that stuff. You want to have as much as possible. I think it was you, Rick, if you're still in here, that was asking me, is a canister filter really worth it? It was either you or Harley that was asking me that. Well, I guess my answer to you would be, like, look at how much just one tray holds on this canister filter. That's just one tray. I could even fit another coarse sponge in here. I could fit one more in there. Maybe even two. But definitely one. Okay, so there's that. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just stacking those on top of each other. I have one more tray kind of cleaned out and ready to go here. Now I'm going to take that to the side. I'm going to put this to the side, and I'm going to swish this one around in there. Again, it's a polishing pad. I wish I would have had sponges instead of polishing pads. I think these polishing pads probably came from other filters that I had in the past, and I maybe combined them, is what I'm thinking I did. How often do you have to do this? So, not often at all. Like, as you can see, I'm having a hard time remembering the last time that I even actually did this. Now that I'm thinking about it, it might have been a couple years on this particular filter here. I have three filters running, so it's not like I do have the luxury of putting off maintenance for a little bit on these tanks, but honestly, when it comes to this sort of thing, I would rather have my filter be a little bit dirty than overly clean, if that makes sense. Think of it like the lake, right? Think of all the nastiness that's in that lake, right? It's all feeding on the fish's poop. All of those bacteria are, right? So you don't want like super duper clean filters. That's not a good thing. What's kind of bumming me out about this, though, is that I don't have better media inside of this filter. I guess what I'm going to do is I'm going to order some and show you guys like just how much these baskets can hold. They can hold a lot. I mean, that's not even close to full. There we go. Then I got this thing. I can put that back on top, maybe. Oops, gotta put it in there the right way. Okay. Now, You never want to start a filter up with it empty. I'm glad this isn't every week. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. This is definitely not every week. You got to keep in mind that this tank, so I have 3 of these big filters running on here, right? You also have to keep in mind that this tank has had very, very large fish in it as well. So, like, I am way over on my filtration because I had it set up to be able to handle the amount of fish that I have in there. That's what you're setting up your filtration for, not the size of the water, but the size of the fish that's in there. If you have a ton of fish in there, you want to make sure that you have a ton of filtration. So you're not really cleaning it, rather cycling out the excess gunk. Exactly, exactly, exactly. That is a perfect way to put it. Perfect way to put it. Yep. So now, what I'm going to do is I am going to just put this thing back into its place inside of there, where it sits, and I'm going to start filling it up with water. And again, do I want to use water from the tap or water from the tank? That's like a little pop quiz to see if you guys are paying attention. Do I want to put tap water back in there? Good night, Peter. Hope you sleep well, my friend. Tank water, there we go. Yes, you passed the test. All right. So we are going to put tank water in there. Dunk your pitcher back in there. Try not to scoop up any fish. And I'm just pouring it into that filter. Now, for you guys that have like a hang on the back filter, you're basically doing the same thing. I should see actually if I have, I don't think I have any hang on the back filters anymore. But AquaClear makes a really good hang on the back filter. And it's really easy to maintain. You don't have to pull a big canister out from underneath the tank. All you have to do is you pull the lid off of it. It has one little small basket inside, and you take that basket out, and it normally just has one coarse sponge and one set of like bio balls in there. You just take those out and what did you call? Rinse the excess gunk off of it. And that's what you do. Yep, that's right, powder girl. We are using the tank water because this water inside of the aquarium has already been treated, right? When we filled up, you know, whenever you add water to a tank, right, you're dechlorinating it. Or you should be. This thing holds more water than I thought. Okay. I think I got it full enough. I think I got it full enough. So now I have another little bucket here. The bucket that I rinsed everything off with, that's going to be able to go out and onto the lawn as well. I did have somebody that was asking me, I think it was last week's Wednesday stream, that was asking me about, or they were saying that carrying the 5-gallon buckets is too hard for them. So there is another way that you could do this without using a 5-gallon bucket. And keep in mind that this 5-gallon bucket isn't full isn't full, but you could probably use something small like this to rinse out your, especially if you had a hang on the back filter, you could pull your media out and just dip it directly into the tank water. And you don't have to take this outside and pour it onto your lawn. You could pour it down the sink. I'm just doing that because it's really good for my grass, so. That's a good question. Would a huge power outage for a few hours damage the tank? That is a good question. And no, it would not. It would not damage this tank at all. I could actually turn the power off to it and it would be totally fine. Now, one thing that you do need to keep in mind when it comes to tanks, the problem that you could run into, like let's say, well, let me finish this part up real quick and then remind me of that question again, guys. What do you do in case of a power outage? Let me just finish putting this filter back together and then we'll get to that question. So what I've done is I filled it up. I hope that I didn't put too much water in it. Fingers crossed, guys. I hope that I don't have water going everywhere. Whoops, sorry, fishy guys. Don't want to blind them with the flash. A little bit of cookie cam here. Don't want to blind them with the flash. So I'm just going to lift this back up on there and turn it on. And guys, if you haven't done so, hit that like button for me. I see 24 likes. Let's keep them rolling. Let's keep those likes rolling, guys. Just so you guys can see what I did there. So now we're just going to take this. We're going to put it right back in. And hopefully I didn't overfill it. I did overfill it. Isn't that lovely? Isn't that lovely? I did overfill it. I was thinking to myself, I'm probably overfilling this. Oh yeah, I overfilled it by quite a bit. But you know what? I have my handy dandy little water siphon here that I can use. That's funny. So the same little siphon that I use to do my water changes with is now going to double as a way to drain this filter down a little bit. Let me see here. Yay, wet floors, says Samantha. Yes, I know. I bet you're just thrilled, aren't you? See, check that out. Sucking the water right down. There we go. I think that ought to be good. I'm hoping. Yep. I think that's going to be good. I didn't need to take a ton out of there. Just a little bit. Salt Lake City, Utah, just like the stream. Well, thank you. Thank you so much, Powder Girl. Appreciate it. Well, hello, William. How are you doing, bud? We are doing some tank maintenance today and working on the canister filter. I just got done cleaning out the filter media. No, BJ, it is not the battery powered. This long hose here is going right over to the sink. So when you want it to drain, you just turn this out, turn your sink on. When you want to fill, you turn that in and then turn that on, and then that's how you fill. And it just screws right onto your sink tap right there. Like so. That is called a Python. So if you guys are looking for that, just search up Python and you will find it. The Python is one of the better ones. I think Aqueon makes one as well. But I'm a fan of the Python. So it uses the water pressure. Yep, exactly. Yep, it uses the water pressure from that tap to pull that out. So now let's try this again. I think I pulled enough water out. So just so we remember next time, it doesn't need to be like full. And I'm just gonna push that lid down on there just until it's snug. We don't want to see any gap around the outside of it. And then we want to latch the two sides in, and then there's these which just go up and clamp down. And then there's also one in the back that clamps down. Voila. I'm just going to kind of dry up my mess here a little bit. Clean inside of there some. I don't know if that helps, but it makes me feel better. And now we're just going to take our hoses, push this back down on there, and it's just going to kind of latch in place. Now, this big button back here, this is like a little primer. What does my shirt say? It says Johnny Cash. Yeah, it's like fish biology and physics all in one. I love it, BJ. Exactly. It is. It is. And I hope you guys are finding this helpful. And maybe if, you know, I can inspire you guys will get your fish tanks going. And we can all enjoy fish television and Luna television together. Luna's back there just supervising and being a good girl, making sure that I don't make too big of a mess on Samantha's birthday. And if you guys haven't done so, then make sure and wish Samantha a happy birthday. Sometimes Sam from the famous Sunday streams, guys. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to plug that back in. And hopefully I can do it more gracefully than before. Yeah, look at how messy this is, guys. This is kind of embarrassing, honestly. I probably should have, like, cleaned all this before doing this. Okay. So I have it to where I can just do it like so. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to pump this, maybe. Oh, my goodness. Because what I'm doing is I'm priming it. I'm priming water through the lines. Turn it on. And now I don't hear that weird grinding sound. Yeah, I did want to do this as an actual how-to video. But I got you guys with me. So, I mean, it's like a how-to, but you also get to ask me like real-time Q&A. Isn't that cool? When I started out, I saw a lot of people doing videos on how to clean canister filters and set up fish tanks and stuff like that. But they weren't doing it live. You'd be hard pressed to find somebody doing that stuff live where you could ask them questions. So maybe I'm providing something that isn't readily available for everyone. That's the plan anyway. So I think that is good. That stage is good. Hi, Italo. How are you? Pressure makes water in the filter and pressure makes water in filter and tank connect. Yes, that's right. Yep. It makes them come together. We do have plans for a birthday dinner for the birthday girl, but not today. We're going to be doing that on Friday. Aquarium school, yeah. Exactly. So I see a little bit of water over in that corner back there. So I'm just gonna try and clean some of that out. I like it, aquarium school. Yeah, I think I made a little bit of a mess here. What I'm going to want to do is just kind of keep an eye on it though and make sure that I don't see it leaking. Because sometimes these things will leak on you. That's why, which I think I'm going to do, but that's why I have that underneath that one. That's what you really want to do. Then you can see inside of there that it's nice and dry. Nothing's leaking. Oh yeah, I agree, BJ. That would be a great idea for a school science room. Yeah, I think it is. It's supposed to rain like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, right? I hope not too, because the place we're planning on going, we plan on being on a patio. Okay. Thank you, Ellie. So, in case of a power outage, so the main thing that you're going to be struggling with when it comes to like a power outage, now we're talking anything more than like, let's say a day. Now, a power outage that lasts only like a couple hours or so, there's no need to worry about at all. What we're talking about is something that's lasting like more than a day. Or let's say a full 24 hours you don't have power. What's going to end up happening, since your filters aren't running, is there's no agitation to the water. And what happens when there's no agitation to the water is there's no oxygenation of the water. So by breaking up the surface of the water on the tank, the filter is serving another purpose. It's also adding oxygen to the water. Now people will say, well, that's why you need an air pump and an air stone and all that stuff. Yes and no. Yes and no. That definitely does add oxygen to the water. But the biggest source of adding oxygen to the water in a fish tank is agitating the top. Don't ask me how or why, because I'm not really sure, but that's the way that works. So let's say that power has been out for 24 hours and that water is just sitting there stagnant and you have a lot of fish in the tank. Eventually the fish will run out of oxygen. Oh, yes. And we're not even talking about the environment. So let's say, like, your house is not getting power. Well, duh. But let's say you're like here, for instance, in Arizona. If I went without power for 24 hours in the summer and it's 115 degrees outside, it's going to be pretty stinking hot in my house, right? Now, these tropical fish can actually live in pretty warm water. So warm is not a huge deal to them. They can handle warm water. But when it comes to cold water, let's say you're in a cold climate, then yeah, you're gonna run out of the water is gonna get really cold, and that's not healthy for the fish. They can get sick. It would be just like you being outside in the cold, right? It's not gonna be any good for you. So I'm not like, thankfully where I'm at, I don't deal with power outages very often. And if I do, the power is only out for like maybe a couple hours. I think the most it's ever out is like maybe 4 or 5 hours, and then it's back on. Thank goodness. But let's say that I wanted, like, my advice to you if I was preparing you for that type of a situation would be have yourself a sponge filter that you can run. And like, for instance, I have one right here. I'm not sure if you can see that on the camera. Can you guys see that? It just lives in here inside of my tank. It's all covered in beneficial bacteria. Now with that, you can actually run a battery-powered air pump. A battery-powered air pump would be able to give you, it would probably last a fair amount of time. Now, I've never actually had to do that, so knock on wood. But that would be my advice in the event of a power outage. And we're talking like 24-hour power outage. I've come home before and had my power out for like 12 hours, and my fish were all totally fine. So it takes a while, especially on a large tank like this, for them to use up all of the oxygen that's in the water. So hopefully that helps. Do you have any questions on that? Try and pull this a little bit closer here. I have my little music stand here. Well, hello, Monster 21 blog. How are you? Cool fish. Thank you, thank you. What kind of fish are in here? These are African cichlids. The majority of them, anyway, are African cichlids. And there is a variety. They are peacocks. And then there is one large male haplochromis, which is also a African cichlid. And then there's the big blood parrot Ricky. That's Ellie's favorite. I think it's Catherine's favorite too. Catherine, I think you and Ellie might be competing for Ricky's. You guys are competing for who's the bigger Ricky fan. What did I miss? Ooh, out of power for a week? Ooh, Yeah, that's so. BJ, didn't you keep Oscars? Did you ever have any issues with power outages and your fish? Ricky is a cutie pie. And he's hiding like really well. Ricky hides so well in here, guys, that it is like it's like almost impossible to find him. I literally thought one time that he was gone. I thought Peanut had done one of her magic tricks and made Ricky disappear. Because he was gone. Let's see if you guys can guess where he's at. I don't know if you guys can even see, but do any of you guys see Ricky? How you day? My day is actually going pretty good, Monster, and it is Samantha's birthday. So make sure and say happy birthday if you see her in the chat, guys. Happy 25th birthday to Samantha. Do you ever think about adding more cichlids to the tank? Absolutely. Yeah, we're not even, Rick, we are not even close to being. I'm really excited to watch them grow. Uh-oh, did we just buffer? Here in Arizona, I believe people would go straight up zombie. Oh, I agree. Yeah, you're right. Okay, so you were dealing with the house getting too cold then. Sam is getting older by the hour. Yeah, I know. She went from 21 to 25 in like a matter of what, 20 minutes? Is that like the opposite of Benjamin Button or what? Yeah, Luna likes to do. She still knows that she's the star of this show, so she's letting everybody know that, hey, you know, I'm still here, guys. Pay attention to me. Pay attention to me. I kept the temperature gauge on the tank. Yeah, those, you know, I used to do the same thing as well, BJ, but it's not super necessary here. My house is pretty well climate controlled, so I know that if I'm uncomfortable, my fish are uncomfortable, and if I'm comfortable, they're comfortable. But yeah, I used to do the same thing. I had the little thermometer on the tank and all that, but it's not necessary. I know the temperature of my house, so I actually don't even have heaters running on this tank at all. The temperature of my house is what the temperature of this tank is. Well, actually, I take that back. I do have one heater on here, but I don't even know if it's on. Read watching new video. Keep up the great work. I'll see rest of it later today. All right, sounds good, Monster 21. So Rick, Peanut does not have early release from school today. She doesn't have early release, so it is going to be a little bit later on Peanut's arrival. And then Samantha is going to come home, and she has agreed to opening her Christmas. Wow. She has agreed to opening her birthday present on stream in front of you guys. So stick around for that. If you guys want to see what Samantha got for her birthday. And I wonder if any of you can guess. How many do I plan on getting in the tank? So what I'm thinking, Rick, because you know how I decided to go with peacocks this time around, and I'm not doing halves again. I'm just doing peacocks in here. What I'm thinking about doing is probably about 20. I'm thinking about 20 of them would probably look pretty cool in here. What do you think? You finally finished cleaning the kitchen, and what a ache, huh? I ache. My goodness. Yeah, guys, hit that like button and get us up to 30. I love it when we get to these like little milestones. It's like getting to that first 10 and then 20 and now 30. I wonder if we can get to 100 again. You gonna help us get to 100, Rick? Where are you guys going for Sam tonight? So, well, the plan is to go out on Friday, Rick, and I'm going to take her to Yard House. Have you guys ever been to Yard House? Their food is really good, and they have like over 100 beers on tap. So it's a good place for the beer drinkers. New slippers, no, Catherine. BJ said it. You can't replace the cool orange slippers. You can't replace the pumpkin slippers. Although she is eventually going to need a new pair of pumpkin slippers, though, isn't she? Oh, we will get there. We will get to 20 fish. Absolutely, BJ. We will get there. Yeah, this is just the beginning of this tank. This tank is like far from being done. Yeah, I'm just like this stocking that I have in here with these fish. This is just the beginning for this tank. Just the beginning. We at 30, right on, guys. And if you guys are new in here in the chat, I see 16 people in here. Say hi, ask a question. We're always happy to have new people in the chat, so don't be shy, guys. That's how everybody here started out. And now they're all part of the Luna Pack. No Yard House? You've never been to Yard House? I don't have that much money today. Are you buying me likes, Rick? Are you paying people to hit the like button? All right, Catherine. We'll see you in a little bit. That sounds like a wonderful evening out. Yeah. It's one of her favorite places. She loves the food there. So, and they have a really nice patio, so I'm hoping that if the rain will allow it, we'll be good. Looks lonely in where, Rick? In the tank? Does the tank look like it needs some big fish in here? Well, it probably looks a little bit, thinned out with Ricky hiding too. You know, he takes up at least he probably displaces at least a gallon of water himself, right? He's a big boy. Okay, good, Ellie. It's funny that you say that because you must be a mind reader or something, because inside my head, I was thinking, I hope that the sound of this water running isn't driving everyone crazy. It's like I always say, it's ASMR with Aaron's Life with Luna, right? Yeah, I definitely need more, Rick. I agree. I definitely need more. The problem is like, well, there's a couple different things. They're expensive, number one. And number two, I just haven't really seen a whole lot that the past couple times that I've gone to the fish stores, I haven't been impressed. I gotta say. Even my local favorites are kind of like letting me down. Maybe I should have brought some fish home from California when I was there. Maybe I need to make another trip back. What do you guys think? Do I need to make another trip? Need some water. I think it's a relaxing sound like white noise. Awesome. Cool. Well, I'm glad. I hope that this is a nice, like, relaxing, chill stream. I'm really starting to like the Wednesday Hangout streams, guys. The Sunday show is a lot of fun too, like with the magic tricks and everything. But the Wednesday streams, I don't know, they've just been a lot of fun lately. They both have different qualities to them for sure. What fish you buy to add to the tank? Any special ones? Yeah, that would be cool, Rick. You'll have to make your way down like near the Anaheim area. Because if we go, you know Samantha's going to want to go back to Disneyland. I would add the same type of fish, BJ. More peacocks. There's an endless variety of colors of peacocks that I could add to this tank. And with peacocks, I could probably do more than 20, honestly. I like your fish tank and cute doggy. Well, thank you, imported babies. I appreciate that. Yeah, I like the peacocks too, BJ. They're really cool. You know what I should do real quick before I get too crazy with the draining of the tank is go dump my bucket. Well, I could probably wait. Is a red empress considered a peacock? No, actually, that red empress is considered a hap. It is a haplochromis. You caught me on that one, Rick. That's right. It is actually a hap. They said no? That they couldn't order one? Well, that's kind of lame. That is pretty lame. It was fun chatting, and I have band practice at 3, and it's a decent drive. Hopefully see you next time. All right, Ellie, we'll have a good time at band practice. And one of these times, remind me to bring my instruments out. I'll show you my my stand-up bass and guitar. I should clean up the band room so you could see that, but it is a complete disaster in there. But take care, Ellie. And keep those drawings of the fish coming. I love it. So, Rick, were you thinking about ordering the Red Empress through Imperial Tropicals? Yes, you have to ask next time. Absolutely, Ellie. I do have an upright bass. I actually have 3 of them, but 2 are my bass players and 1 is mine. But they're all in the house here. Sorry everyone, I'm peeking in when I can. I still have friends visiting. We're discussing the elk hunt. If the stream ends before I get back, wish you well. Okay, Harley, that sounds good. It's probably going to be a little bit of a longer stream today because we are going to be having Samantha open her birthday present when she gets home. So it is all good, my friend. Pop in and say hi when you can. I require a tour next time. All right. Thank you, Ellie. Yeah, so another thing that'll happen sometimes when you change or clean out a filter is once you kick it back on, it'll make your water kind of cloudy. So I recommend if you're going to clean out your filter, do it before a water change. I don't know if you guys noticed it, but when I first kicked on those filters, the water was pretty cloudy. And I'm just opening up this door here to make sure that I'm not getting any water leaking. And I'm not. Everything looks good under there, so. Yeah, it's all good, Harley. So yeah, Rick, were you thinking of ordering from Imperial Tropicals? I wonder if I should go outside and dump this bucket real quick. I think I am going to do that. I'm going to take this bucket out, guys, and dump it. Looks like there's kind of a little bit of a break in the chat there. So I'm just carrying this out and pouring it on the grass. I actually cut my grass, if you guys can believe it. Just in time for it to rain. Yeah, that's some good yuck water there. That'll definitely be good for the grass. It's kind of sad too, guys. I finally took down Luna's pools outside. The weather is starting to change and she's not going to be needing to go in them anymore. Quick, everyone say something. Say something, Samantha. A happy birthday to you. Now they got me wanting to go to Yard House today, Samantha. Did you ever find out if your raise is going to be on this check? We're all like patiently waiting. Something, Samantha. You're funny. So what does the weather get down to where you're at then, BJ? Does it get pretty cold there? You were saying that with your Oscars, you had to be careful of it getting too cold. I am back. I just keep scrubbing the same little area right here because I always miss it every time. Every time I miss something right there. All right. That part is done. Maybe we can go outside and play a little bit of fetch with Luna. when I get done with this. In the winter, sometimes it can get to single digits, but even now, if I don't have the heat on in October, the house will get down to 60 degrees. Oh, wow. Yeah, so then definitely you would need to use a heater then. Yeah. Yeah, you can't let the tank get that cold. That's for sure. That is for sure. I do kind of miss having the little peanut here though, I gotta say. She does help out quite a bit, even on a Wednesday stream. She's such a good kiddo. Okay. Now I'm just going to start filling it back up. That definitely went better than I thought it would. I wasn't sure how it would go cleaning out the filter, but it went pretty smooth. It's kind of hard doing that live and catching everything. It is quiet without Peanut, isn't it? Oh no, is it buffering? Shoot. Come on, Internet. You can do it. I don't know why it's buffering. I'm thinking that maybe we need to get a new modem. Can't be having this buffering crap, can we? We got very important live streams going on over here. Do they know how important this stream is? No, I think it was on my end too, BJ, because I got my little... I should probably swivel this over here. I'm so proud of this idea. Oh, I see the hearts going up on the stream. Yeah, I have my little music stand here so that that way I'm not like standing like this trying to read it on the table. Yeah. Oh, but what I was going to say is I saw it buffering on my tablet too. All channels have been buffering today? Okay, well thanks, Tom. I wonder if it's a YouTube thing then. I appreciate that feedback. Maybe there's just a lot of people streaming or something. I don't know. Have you guys been noticing like internet signal in general has been kind of weird lately? Like even on my cell phone it was a little bit off. Thank you. Yeah, and guys, if you have any questions about like maintaining aquariums or stocking new fish or having any issues with like fish dying or anything like that, let me know. I'm always here to help if you guys have any questions or need anything. I have noticed lots of interruption and buzzing on computers sometimes. Huh. It is quite strange, isn't it? Not quite sure why. I'm really excited to get another tank set up in here. Uh-oh. Luna. No bark. No bark. Come in here. She's looking out the window watching doggy television. Come in here. You're such a good girl. You're such a good girl. You're such a good girl. Oh, is that your ball? Is that your ball? Yeah. I think it's nice enough outside that we could take Luna outside and play a little fetch. I think we might have to do that. I have two 50 gallons. I hope to set up again. I had to move, so they are down right now. Are you thinking of setting them up fairly soon, Tom, or? That would be kind of cool, having two 50 gallons. I'm thinking about setting up either a 55 or a 75. Most likely a 55 over here in this corner. I have this I have this corner over here. I guess you can't see, but right over there I have a space, and then I also have a space over there. Sorry for the shaky camera there. Right over there by our little ghost corner. Oh yeah, I bet you do. What kind of fish do you keep, Tom? I'm mainly into the African cichlid fish myself. Oh, hi Gatlin, how are you doing? So, let me see. Can you see Ricky back there? He was hiding underneath that little cave while I was doing the water change. He just came out. Oh, he might have gone back in there. Ricky is hiding, yeah. Big time. Big time. Whoops. My mom just caught a frog? Really? The biggest one in the tank is cool. So that would be Malawi Joe. He is a Malawi thick lips. Are you talking about this fella right here? That's Malawi Joe. And then there is a blood parrot that's scared back there because of the water change, named Ricky. Your mom just caught a frog, wow. I normally do one planted tank with tetras and algae eaters plus shrimp and one tank of cichlids. Oh, that would be cool. So that way you kind of have the best of both worlds, yeah. I like that idea. I tried doing the planted tanks, but I failed miserably at it. And I even tried starting with like easy plants, like, what is it, the Anubias? Amazon sword. I tried with like the easy plants and I even killed those. So I have really, really hard water here, so I don't know if that had anything to do with it. And then of course, once I started keeping Africans, you can't keep these with planted tanks. They'll eat them up. I never had shrimp in a tank. Me neither, DJ. I haven't either. Are shrimp fairly easy to keep, Tom, or are they challenging? I have been so busy, but I have your bell on so I get notifications when you go live. But I'm just really busy all the time, so I can't watch them. like your live shows so I can, because I'm busy. That's all right, Gatlin. I appreciate it. You're here now, so that's cool. I'm glad you could at least stop in and say hi. And thank you for subscribing and hitting the bell. And everybody follow Gatlin's lead and hit that bell if you're not subscribed. No, cichlids are not easy to keep with plants. I tried in the very, very beginning, but it's basically impossible. So, all right, Samantha is sneaking out a few minutes early. And guys, everybody wish Samantha a happy 25th birthday. It is her birthday, so she's sneaking out of work a little bit early. And what do you guys think about that dragon blood? Shrimp get eaten often. That's a small problem, but some people have more luck than me. Yeah, I would imagine, because they are so tiny. Right, Tom? I've seen shrimp like in nano tanks and stuff. You must have had a ton of them in the 50 gallon. Wow. I think you said tetras, right? Like neon tetras? Let me scroll back up here. Yeah, like tetras and algae eaters, so like neons. I was just giving everybody the, I was telling everybody to stay away from common plecos earlier. I'm sure you can agree with that. Yeah, so I actually have 2 of those dragon blood in here. I bought one, and then I bought another one because they are just stunners. My local fish store had an assortment of these in there. And then the little albino sunshine is pretty cool too. Not much color, just kind of cool looking, you know? I think my favorite by far is the blue regal though. He is my favorite. Yeah, he's my favorite. And then Catherine's favorite, Ricky, of course. And Matt and Tom, if you guys are not subscribed already, make sure and subscribe. We go live every Wednesday at 1 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, and we go live on Sundays at noon. In a heavily planted tank, shrimp can hide well. Tetras eat the shrimp babies for sure. I've kept the super rare plecos, the small ones. Okay, yeah. I have a couple of the small ones in here too. Maybe you can kind of see one of them right in there. Can you see him? I'm not sure exactly what kind these are. Samantha seemed to think that they were bristle nose, but I'm not sure if they are or not. And then of course I have Cookie, the cuckoo catfish, or Synodontis catfish from Lake Tanganyika. Ricky has the permanent grin on his face. Yeah, he does. Never a bad day for Ricky the blood parrot, right? Well, thank you, Tom. Yeah, we try to keep this a very community kind of friendly channel. We have like the Wednesday Hangout stream where I mainly do like fish tank stuff and hang out with our beautiful Dutch Shepherd Luna. She is the star of the show. We also do like camping adventures on this channel, which are sort of like vlog style. And now that the weather is cooling down here, hopefully get back to doing more of that. We've built up a really great community of people on this channel we call the Luna Pack. Really easy to become a member of the Luna Pack. Just subscribe and you are part of the pack. Yeah, that's right. The more tiny the shrimp are, the better they can hide. So when it comes to like buying shrimp, do you buy? Because I know that they reproduce like crazy, right? So do you just have to kind of buy like the initial lot of them? I gotta go feed a pack of dogs. All right, well, sounds good, Tom. Yes, stay tuned and see what we get into. I like that. Go feed those pups. This little blue OB BJ is, he's still not like doing 100%, but he is doing better. I got to do something about these wet towels here though. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put the camera back on the tripod for a moment. That's it. Just buy a dozen or two and hope for the best. Okay, that's kind of what I was thinking. Yeah. I've seen shrimp at my local fish store, but never really known a whole lot about them. I'm kind of like craving a soda for some weird reason. I don't typically drink sodas, but it's weird. You guys ever get like the random craving for a soda? So weird. It's like the water is just not, it's just not doing it for me today. Yeah, the water is just not doing it for me. I could stay at this live stream right now because I got back from school just like 2 hours ago. Okay, Gatlin, yeah, well, stay in as long as you can, my friend. We appreciate having you here. So what is your mother going to do with the frog that she caught? Are you guys going to keep it? Ooh, yeah, root beer or orange soda. That does sound good. I like orange sodas. There's a place by me here called Rocket Burger, BJ. And they do like really awesome like burgers and cheeseburgers and stuff. And any type of like fried stuff. Like they do like fried zucchini and fried pickles and all kinds of stuff. But they have the largest selection of bottled soda anywhere in Arizona. They just have rows and rows of bottled sodas. And you can get a really good orange cream, like orange creamsicle soda. Oh, out of a glass bottle. So good. So good. Yeah? Does that mean, yeah, you're going to keep it, Gatlin? What kind of frog is it? So I'm just going to do a quick visual inspection here. Luna. And just make sure that I don't have any leaks. Everything looks dry. Everything is dry and good. Let's take a look on this side. Try not to disturb Princess Luna. All right. Everything is good. I remember drinking Orange Crush during summer vacation on the beach. Oh, that just sounds awesome. That sounds awesome, BJ. Beach and some orange soda. You're making me dream over here. Well, Gatlin, you are in luck. You can send pictures of your dogs. So on my page, there is a part that says community. Now, if you click on that tab, it allows you to upload a picture or two. I'm not sure how many, but you can put a picture on there and I can see your dogs. A Pekingese. I also have a mountain dog. That's 2 of them, but the last one, I forgot what he is. So you have 3 dogs. That's very cool. We used to have 3 dogs here too. That's a handful. We had 2 Dutch Shepherds and an Australian Kelpie. Yeah, that's funny, huh, BJ? All the way from a tiny little Pekingese and then big mountain dogs. How do they get along? Are they pals? I just got to keep an eye on that water level on that tank, guys. I don't want it to overflow. Don't want the tank to overflow. Yeah, it is. You see that too, BJ? It is so close. So very close. All right. I think I'm going to call that good. I'm going to call that good. Well, I hope doing the maintenance on that filter, I hope that was like entertaining and educational for people. It sure seemed like they were enjoying that, so that's always good. I haven't really done much talking about Luna's Christmas toy drive. We are still kind of trying to sort out what we want to do with the toys. I was thinking about doing toys for Tots and donating them there. But then I was also thinking about Salvation Army. That filter cleaning really brought back memories of cleaning the tank and changing the filters. Did it, BJ? Are you getting the flashbacks to all the aquarium maintenance you used to do? Toys for Tots is a good cause. All right, yeah, I'm kind of thinking that that's what I'm going to go with. She's saving it for me because later when we catch frogs, we just like to play with them, but she's saving them for me. Later, I'm going to play with them later. Oh, that's cool. Flashback of old filter slime. Yeah, I hear you on that. Gotta love that old, gotta love all that gunk on the inside of those filters, right? All right. I am almost done with this. Can you believe it? That was quite a bit. Just gonna do a quick wipe of the glass. Try and get all of that water droplets off of there. And hopefully have a nice clean viewing panel. Well, it's just like a medium size. I don't know what frog it is. You're not going to keep it. You're just going to play around with the frog a little bit and then let it go back into the wild, Gatlin. Is that what I'm reading there? I think that sounds like a pretty good idea. So I haven't really asked much about how you're doing, BJ. Are you doing good these days, my friend? I hope everything's going well for you. And you know, I always really appreciate you being here. It means a lot to me. I know you have a lot of things that you could be doing, and the fact that you're here with me on the stream, I appreciate it, BJ. I really do. I know I don't say that very often, but thank you. Why did I comment cabin? So the way you do it, Gatlin, is you just go to the home page of my YouTube channel, and there should be a little button on there that says community. You have to do it from a cell phone though, or a tablet. I don't think it'll let you do it on a computer. And you click on that community tab, and then it allows you to upload a picture. What was it, Rick? You said same? I'm doing pretty good. I have working at getting the yard ready for winter. Yeah, you were saying you had a lot of work to get that done. I worked in the yard very early today. I dug 60 pounds of potatoes yesterday. Wow. And have cleaned up rows after weeding. Wow. You do not play around, do you, BJ? Get it done. Look at you. That is so good. I actually worked on my yard a little bit. Yeah, I'm going to call you Farmer BJ. I think I should. Yeah, I think I should. 60 pounds of potatoes. My goodness. Lena's just waiting patiently with her ball. Call me Farmer BJ. That's funny. So what was it, Rick? Just go to the community tab, Gatlin, on my channel. And it'll allow you to upload pictures. You can see pictures that other people have uploaded on there. I think I need to turn out the light in the kitchen. I have one row of potatoes still not dug up, but mulched them and covered with mint and plastic so I can dig later in the winter. Wow. So what do you do with all the potatoes? Do you eat them? Do you sell them? Do you give them away? So the mint keeps animals out of the potatoes. Interesting. So they probably don't like the smell or the taste of the mint, I'm understanding. I eat a lot of potatoes and give some away. We definitely like potatoes in this household. You could make a good shepherd's pie. But tomorrow is really exciting day because I'm going to Disney World. Awesome! Awesome, Gatlin. We just got back from Disneyland a couple weeks ago. I hope you enjoy Disney World. That sounds like a really good time. Rodents and bugs do not like mint. Huh. It makes sense. I like mint though. Well, I could show you what I've done in my backyard, BJ. Luna, you want to go play a little fetch? Come on. Let's go take her outside for a little bit. Actually, before I do that, why don't I unlock the door for Peanut? Because Peanut is going to be home soon. So let me just do that. Let's just get that ready so that she can just come on in. And I'll take Luna outside and throw the ball. Come on, Luna, let's go outside. And then we can come back in and do some fish TV. So I still haven't cleaned out the catch-all room yet, though. But yeah, check it out. No more jungle, BJ. I still need to do some weeding on the sides there, but wait, how do you send pictures? Okay, Gatlin, last time, you go to the community tab on the page. And there should be a button there that'll allow you to upload. What, do you want the ball or something? Thanks, BJ. Yeah, when the grass was so tall, it was too much for her to run through it. And check it out, I had to put the pools away. So I'm not completely done out here, but it's a start. It's a start, getting it ready for the winter as well. Because we got like the fire pit action going on and gonna be able to spend some time outside. Isn't that nice? What's up, Foxy? How are you doing? Good to have you back on the stream. Luna, where are you going? I can't Luna, let me see the ball. Let me see the ball. Where are you going? You can't possibly be ready to go inside already. Let me see the ball. Let me see the ball. Luna, let me see the ball. Luna, sit. Good girl. She's such a good girl, guys. Cute doggo, says Wade. Thank you. This is little Miss Luna. She's a Dutch Shepherd. Yes, and she's a big cutie. She is a big cutie. And she's all ready for spooky season with her little bandana here. Yes, she loves the ball. She lives for this tennis ball, guys. Drop it. She loves the ball. Luna, come here. Luna, let me see the ball. Let me see it. She likes to play keep away with the ball too. Wow. Foxy has 17 dogs? My goodness. The most I've ever had was 3. I couldn't imagine 17. My goodness. How old is Luna? Wade, Luna is 7 and she is going to be 8 next Wednesday, guys. If you guys can believe it. She's going to be 8 in a week. October 15th is Luna's birthday. Yep. We have a lot of birthdays in October. We have Luna. Today is Samantha's birthday. And then Peanuts is on the 22nd. All Wednesdays this year. Retrievers don't play, they give it to you. Is that so, Peter? Luna. Thanks, PJ. Yeah, she's a pretty healthy 8-year-old dog, I would say, isn't she? She has definitely led the pampered life. She thinks she's a puppy still. She has lots of drive for an 8-year-old dog. Thank you, Peter. Oh man, what I would give to have a dog. So you don't have any dogs then, Wade? I couldn't imagine living without dogs. I will use my cheaper phone so I don't risk needing to repair my expensive one. Why? What's going on? Did I miss something? Since I usually drop my phone. Oh, are you out on a hike, Foxy? Nope, not allowed where I live. Oh, that's a bummer. Gonna have to change that up then, Wade. Gonna have to change that up. I can definitely understand that though. Do you really? Well, good for you, Foxy. That sounds like a lot of fun. You know that I like to go on hikes too, and Luna is my little hiking buddy. There's a place where we go that when you hike to the top of the mountain, they actually have a steel donkey that somebody put at the top of the mountain. And Luna has hiked almost all the way up to the very top with me. Almost. Yes, Peacock Park soon. Exactly, Catherine. I think so. Well, 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 guys, look what the cat dragged in.
This is the dog channel.
This is the dog channel, but we have a peanut on the dog channel, ladies and gentlemen. How was school?
I had a good day. I have homework. It's like 5 questions long. I'll be out in like maybe 15 minutes.
Okay, sounds good. Your mother is on her way home.
Do I want to know what the box was?
It's for your mother's birthday. It's her present.
Okay. See, I didn't
Yes,
know that.
Catherine, Luna loves that tennis ball. It goes everywhere with her. And I am sorry to hear that, Peter. Petey? Aw. I'm assuming Petey a dog? No, Luna does not have pups. So Luna, I have had Luna since she was about, I think she was 16 weeks old when I got her. And we had her fixed. So she has never had pups. Yeah, get some amazing pictures out there, Foxy. Yeah, she's such a good kid, isn't she, BJ? She always comes home and goes straight to the homework. Gets it done. I always tell her, get the work done and then you can get the play done. Right? Work time, then play time. Oh, Jack Russell. Those are adorable. So do you have any plans on getting another one, Peter? Yeah, everybody please, like Catherine said, sorry about that. Please hit that like button for me. We are kind of a smaller channel and it really helps us out if you guys do that sort of stuff. Like button and subscribe, you know, do all the things. That helps us out. No pit bulls. I said I'm going Disney tomorrow. Well, it's Disney World in Florida. Yep, that's right, Gatlin. I knew what you meant. We just came from Disneyland. I've never been to Disney World. Rick says, is Luna fast? You know, Luna is fairly quick. She used to be a lot faster, though. A lot faster. There will never be another Petey. No, there never will. That's right, Peter. I know exactly how you feel on that one. I lost one of my best friends, a dog named Betty. She was definitely family, just like Luna is. And the goal is not to replace them. The goal is to bring love to another dog. Love to them, and they'll bring love to you. You will never be able to replace the ones you lost, though. I kind of think you're just trolling at this point, Gatlin, so no offense, but we've answered that question like 5 times. Yes, they are special. What's up, Vintage Ford channel? My friend Jerry over there. Guys, go check out his channel and also check out Jack's the Dutch Shepherd's channel as well. I love Disneyland. Haven't been, me neither. I've never been to Disney World. She likes it when I do that. I've never been to Disney World, but I've always wanted to. All right, bye, Gatlin. Our shelters have nothing but pit bulls. That's sad, isn't it? It would kind of be hard for me to walk in there and not leave with something, though, especially if I didn't have a dog at all. I couldn't imagine living without one, honestly. Yes, Peanut is a great kid. Just don't tell her, okay? Shadowa Woo. I'm just gonna call you Shadow if that's okay. Says beautiful pupper is it a German Shepherd? No, Luna is a Dutch Shepherd. Jack Russells have so much dang energy. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. Jacks cost money. Yep, they do. We're just hanging out and doing the same thing. Awesome. How is Jax doing, my friend? Shadow is good? Okay, cool. Yep, Luna is the star of this channel, guys. I'm just Luna's human, and we are her family, so... But she is the star. Yeah, I think you're right. Catherine Peanut does know that she's amazing, huh? The great Peanutty and her magic tricks. Never heard of that breed. Well, they are an amazing breed, Shadow. They use them a lot in like police work and military work. Kind of similar to German Shepherds in some ways. Rottweilers are the best, yep. You might be a little bit biased though, right, Rick? Rotties are affectionate. Yeah. They just don't... The only thing to watch for with Rott... I mean, I guess it's any large breed, but is hip problems, right, Rick? Hi, Joshua. Luna. Well, you got to drop it if you want me to throw it. Luna. Yeah, hip dysplasia. That's right. Oy. Oh, I know they are nuts. They are clingy dogs, too. Which ones are we talking about? The, Good catch, Luna. Dutchies are similar to German Shepherds, smaller, more agile, less anxious than a Malinois. Yeah, that's a good description of them. They also aren't quite as prone to the hip problems that the German Shepherds are. I think that's why a lot of the service dogs have gone towards either Dutchies or Mals. I feel like you just got to keep their weight down a little bit. Yeah, I think you're right. When they get heavier, they tend to have more hip problems, right? Hi, Willow. Thank you for the hearts. Jax decided to help me build a shed yesterday. He was seriously in the way all the time. That's funny. Oh, I'm going to have to check that out, Jerry. Dutch Sheps. Yep, Dutch Shepherds. That's right. How much would I say Luna weighs? I would say Luna probably weighs about 60 pounds. If I were to guess. I should weigh her. Thankfully, knock on wood, she hasn't been to a vet in a while. She's a very healthy dog. Doesn't have any issues at all. Well, thank you, Shadow. Is she molting on her legs? I'm not sure what molting is. Are you referring to all of her butt feathers? She is shedding quite a bit, so it has been extremely warm here in Arizona. So she's losing all of that undercoat. And yes, she needs a brush really bad and a bath. Nice dog. Is that dog a Lurcha? I'm not sure what a Lurcha is, but she is a Dutch Shepherd. Jay is 88 pounds. Yeah, he's a big boy. He reminds me of my Beau that I had. My bad for the bad wording. No problem. Yeah, she is shedding a lot. her coat has definitely seen better days. She's also had a couple of lake trips and been in the lake. So she needs a bath and a brush for sure. Lurcher is a dog that I use for hunting in the UK. Uh-oh, is Peanut on? I just saw a blue light come on. So I think the Peanut might be with us, guys. I'm Willow, 18 months old black German Shepherd. Well, hello, Willow. Hi from the Luna Pack.
Hola.
And we have a Peanutty in the house, guys. And we're both wearing Johnny Cash shirts, so that's awesome. Shout out to Johnny Cash. R.I.P. Johnny Cash, guys.
Yeah.
Rick says,
Hi,
Peanut!
Rick. Hello, Rick. How is everybody?
And is everybody subscribed? And has everybody hit the like button? Has everybody done all of the things?
Hi, Catherine.
That's right, Peter, the man in black. Please tell me how she's wearing. I know. Yes, I know. I know. Show the back, though. Check it out. You know why I think she's wearing it?
Glamis.
Is because it says Glamis, Rick.
Ow.
Yeah. She's trying to show off the Glamis hoodie.
Well,
Have you ever been to Glamis, Rick?
The only reason I'm wearing this is because one of the kids in my PE class literally wears only Glamis shirts. So I'm trying to see if he notices it, and if he doesn't by the end of the week, I'm gonna point it out.
Oh, okay.
So then I have someone I can talk about, like Razors or Can-Ams or something. Glamis in general.
Makes sense.
Because none of my friends have been to Glamis. None of them even knows what a quad is or a Razor or Can-Am.
Shadow says, I was brought up with collies. I don't know a whole lot about collies. They're really
border
good.
collies.
They're really good, aren't they?
Aren't they made for herding animals, and they're border collies are for herding animals and farming on farms in general for really anything.
Yes, she will, Catherine.
Who will?
The birthday girl will be home soon.
Oh, Mom?
Yep. Celebrating Mom's 25th birthday. I was trying to say 21 earlier, and Rick was like, that's kind of gross, because then Samantha would have been like 10 when she had Peanut.
Yeah.
I don't know if 25 is any better, but...
No, it's really not.
My daughter is 16 and dresses the exact same way as Peanut. Awesome. Yep. Shout out to the Peanut style, everybody. Yep. I Love USA says hi. Hi, how are you doing?
Hi.
Hi. Hashtag hi for Haley. Yeah, that's right. Okay, yeah, you were right, Peanut. Peter says they are a herding breed. Yep.
See, I love border collies. They're so fluffy.
We should change this segment to Peanut Knows Things.
I know, right?
Love
Surprising.
the Peanut look, says BJ.
Thank you.
Aw.
I'm on my homework. It was exactly 5 questions. I thought it'd be more than 5, but I was just saying 5 because they usually are 5. I got 100.
So, yes, she does, Catherine. They are all a week apart. So it's October 8th for Samantha. Then October 15th is Luna's birthday. And then October 22nd is
Me.
Peanutty's birthday. So yeah, it's a busy month over here. Yes, we are in Phoenix, Peter.
Can I throw it?
Yep.
She was looking the wrong way.
Big October birthday month. Yeah, it is. And I'm not quite sure what we're going to do for Luna.
I know what I want to do for Luna.
We are getting close to that 3,000 subscribers mark. So you guys know every 1,000 subscribers, Luna gets a steak. So maybe we will hit that. Maybe we will hit that 3,000 mark.
I know what I want to do for Luna's birthday. I want to make her one of those dog cakes without the icing so we can eat it.
Oh yeah, we weren't a big fan of the
icing.
The icing, were
The
we?
cake itself was fine.
Right.
The icing sucked.
Yeah, it did.
The cake without the sugar, it's with applesauce.
Is Phoenix a really big city? Yeah, it's pretty big, Rick. I'm not sure how many millions of people are in Phoenix.
3.5 million.
Yeah, guys, check out the Amazon list. So we're also, on top of everything, we're trying to do a toy drive as well. We have an Amazon list.
Where'd it go?
So from now until December 1st, we're taking toy donations, and then we are going to be taking those toys and keeping track of them live so that you guys can all see your donations are coming to us. And then you will get to see us take them down and donate them live as well.
Drop it.
So
Good girl.
check out that list. And then Luna also has her own wish list. If you would like to spoil Luna and buy her a toy. But from now until December 1st, we're focusing on the toy drive. So any donations are greatly appreciated. I'm guessing it's the biggest city in Arizona. Yes, it is. That's right, Rick, it is. It's a small downtown. Yeah, it's definitely growing. It is definitely growing.
How long have you been live streaming for?
Well, you know, we start at 1,
Oh,
so
I thought you were going to change it.
Why would I change it?
Because I didn't leave at 1 today.
You were like right up in my ear, bro.
That's okay. You always say that you can't hear anyway.
Yeah, I guess
Birthday girl's
the
here.
size of a city is all
Birthday
compared
girl's
to
home.
what, huh? Luna! Well, guys, the birthday girl has arrived, so should we head inside and say happy birthday? I think we should.
I am.
All right, I'm gonna go inside too. They really are, Rick. Yeah, they are. The amount of California plates that we see here is mind-blowing. California has better weather, but you can't beat the cost of living in Arizona. To buy a house the size of this one in California would probably be over $1 million. And I definitely am not a millionaire.
Hello.
Well, happy birthday to the birthday girl.
Hello, hello.
Happy birthday.
Holy shit.
Everybody's been asking, when is the birthday girl getting home? When is the birthday girl getting home?
Not allowed to swear. This is a family show.
Are you over there dropping S-bombs?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
That scared me.
Sometimes Sam is dropping the S-bombs, guys.
I scared her.
So Peanut is so excited for you to open your gift. So I don't know if you want to like come in and do all of the things and then meet us out in the living room, or if you want to.
Hey, give me a second to.
I want you to see my gift.
Catherine says, "Happy birthday, Samantha."
Thank you. Thank you.
She was a-waiting for you.
Sorry.
And we have a box over here for you.
Oh dear.
I don't know what it is with us and the cardboard boxes, but I'll give you guys one better look at it. Can anybody guess what's inside of there? Does anybody have any idea what might be inside of there?
clouds are already like rolling in a little bit.
Yeah, it's looking a bit ominous out there. Definitely humid.
Do I need scissors?
You might.
Okay.
Sorry for the shaky camera. Richard Ortiz says jack-o'-lantern. No, it is not a jack-o'-lantern.
That would be very on.
Jax says Funko products.
Maybe.
Possibly.
'Cause it says Funko
It possibly
on the
could be. Am I zoomed in? I am zoomed in. There we go. I'm like, why am I so close to everything? And if you guys haven't done so, please subscribe, hit the bell, and hit the thumbs up. Do all of the things.
Do I need to wait for the peanutty?
Oh, yes. And also hit the little hearts. That helps too. I don't know what it does, but it helps.
Hot tub filters. How'd you know?
No, it's not hot tub filters. Peanut, we're waiting for you.
Coming.
There's flying around in here. Or I'm just losing my marbles.
You could be losing your marbles. Even Luna is anxiously waiting to see. So,
in the transit, it kind of ripped, so I had to tape it.
In transit, it what?
Well, I had to get it out of my notebook.
Oh.
what do we have? Let's see here.
I'm gonna sing the doom song.
Doom, 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 doom.
It's Grr. Oh, and the raccoon going.
Oh no.
What is it? I can't see.
They're
It's little stickers. Little stickers.
Oh, that's cute.
It's Grr from
Grrr.
Invader Zim.
I like Invader Zim.
I'm surprised that Invader Zim is still like a thing.
Pumpkin or candy, says Richard Ortiz. All right, awesome, BJ. So BJ is going to be sending a toy for Toys for Tots.
Oh, cool.
That's awesome,
Thank
BJ.
you.
So we are planning on having
I like the
a whiteboard set up so that we can kind of like keep a running ledger of what toys we have and everything. And so that you guys can kind of track the progress along with us. I'm so excited to like get lots of toys, and obviously we are going to be pitching in too, so that we can hopefully make this Christmas much brighter for some kids that need it. And then when this one's done, we're going to do one for the animal shelters. I'm thinking the
And there's some
Arizona
on the
Humane
back.
Society. I wanted you to get a start off right away. Thank you, BJ. Yeah, because I know time is going to run out. December 1st is going to be here before we know it. Wanda Anderson says, hurry up and open that darn box.
Thank you. You're welcome. Do you want to read the note that I put on there?
You want to read it while I open the darn box?
How about you cut
It's
open
just
the
a
box?
blender, relax, says Jess. Oh,
There's
that's funny.
definitely been birthdays and occasions where I have asked for things like that.
Yes,
the
she
crock
has.
pot.
My
You
God.
should read the.
The
You should read
Instapot.
the note that I wrote before you actually look in it.
Well, here, you read it. Why do I have to read it?
Cause it's your birthday
I
gift.
just read it. I just read all of it.
Fine. I wrote.
Yay, packing peanuts, what you always wanted, right?
So before you open that, so I like writing comics, and I made and all my comics are called Stan's Comic, and this one is a comic special, and it's called Stan's Comic Happy Birthday Special. But on the back there's a note. Ooh, fun.
Well, hold on just a second, Peanut. We are doing the box currently. We are doing the box.
Oh, I know what this is.
Struggling over there.
Woo! It's my backpack.
There we go. There we go. Check it out. So what is it?
It's my Loungefly bag.
It is a Loungefly Disney bag. And this is the Haunted Mansion one, right?
Yeah. Oh, they go up.
So have you guys
Stretching
ever
portraits.
seen the Haunted Mansion ride? Gatlin, you would like
Stretching
this.
Portraits. That's so cool.
So yeah, the portraits stretch.
Is this room actually?
Yeah.
Or is it your imagination?
That's
Oh,
beautiful.
That's so cool.
Love it, says
Thank
Catherine.
You guys. Check it out. Check it out.
Little Disney Loungefly there.
Glows in the dark too. I believe.
It does glow in the dark?
Yeah, it glows in the dark. I think it's all the little eyeballs.
Oh yeah, the little eyeballs. The
Yeah.
lighting in here is terrible. You should take it into the kitchen or something.
Or something. Okay.
It's hard to really see it in here.
Okay.
Well, I guess you can kind of tell. Maybe it's just my phone.
I don't know.
But yeah, happy birthday.
Thank you.
Happy birthday, Mom.
Okay, Peanut.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Should I
thank
read
you.
the comic? And then read the note at the end?
Post a picture of it.
Yeah, why
Yeah.
don't we do that? We'll post a picture of it, Peanut.
But it's double-sided.
That's okay.
You gotta get the full
You'll
story,
get
though.
both of them. Or we can. We do have.
DJ says, I remember the Haunted Mansion. I loved it. Okay, Catherine would like you to read the comic, Peanut.
The
So,
whole thing? Okay. Should...
do you want to come over and show it? too?
Yeah, because you have to see the pictures because it kind of
All right.
goes along.
Come on
Why am I
over.
on my knees?
I don't know. You want to do it in here? Or in
Uh,
here? Maybe in here.
What's the best lighting
Probably in
situation?
here.
Should I sit here?
Yeah.
Okay,
Or
just
set it down.
I'm gonna sit. Okay, so don't mind the tear because when I were trying to rip it out of my notebook, it kind of tore. So that's fine though. Everything works out.
Haven't seen Haunted Mansion. I live in a haunted mansion. It's very scary getting our annual tax bill. Oh, I know, right? Where is Luna? Luna is right there, Foxy. Can't miss her. She is right there, waiting patiently.
Okay, so it's called Stan's Comic Happy B-Day. Stan's Comic is my comics because I make comics by me for Mom. One day, October 8th, I was walking along, which is Stan,
Mm-hmm.
as I saw someone. Hi, Stan. Sam/Mom. What's wrong? I asked. Sam/Mom said, oh, nothing. Sam said something very odd to Sam. I give up. You what? And this happened. I'll tell what's wrong. Okay, what? Walk me home first. Fine. As they were walking up to the house, well, to tell you the truth, it's my birthday. No one remembered. I know. I'm sad. Inside the home, surprise! Oh, oh, what? I thought you said you were doing things. Well, we were. Well, yeah, we were. We did this. Ooh, thank you. The end. Cast Sam/Mom and Stan. To Mom, happy birthday. We all love you. Even Stan. I hope we can give you a great birthday like Stan did. With lots of love, Peanut, Luna, and Dad.
Oh, that is so sweet. That's so sweet, Peanut. Wow. Catherine says, Peanut is so clever. Great comic. That's cool, Peanut. She always does very, very thoughtful things, you guys, for our birthdays. She is a great kiddo. Thank you, Peanut. That was nice of you.
I told you I didn't have to make a card.
Yep.
That was the card.
Yep, we were gonna get you a card, Bubby, but Peanut was like, "Nope, I will make her something."
I prefer them.
And she's already like getting her new bag all ready to go. So.
The amount of paper they shoved in this thing was pretty impressive.
I know, right?
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
The inside print's cool.
Well, what do you guys think? I think we're probably going to call it a wrap. We have had a very eventful stream and made some new friends along the way. Did some maintenance on the tank.
This is like
Got to chill with Luna and all of you guys in the Luna pack.
it stretches. It stretches.
And thank you to BJ for kicking off the toy drive. Luna's Christmas toy drive. Thank you, BJ, for that. Rarely does anything compare to getting a new handbag. Enjoy. Did you see that?
Uh-huh. I'm over here playing with it.
And she's over there playing with the new handbag, Catherine.
Daddy,
Pet Luna first. All right. What, Peanut?
I just thought of something. Should we sing happy birthday to Mom?
Oh gosh, please don't say
Well, I want people to actually watch, Peanut, so.
Aw.
What size is that aquarium? Pretty nice. It is a 210 gallon. And thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's the new handbag ritual. Yeah, you have to go through it, right? Have a super night. Thank you, Jerry. Foxy says, oh my God, Luna is super cute. She stole my heart again. Thank you, Foxy. She is pretty special. Oh, that is not. There we go. A little better lighting. Have a wonderful, blessed evening. Everyone hit the like button. Yes. So guys, I'm going to sign off. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Become members of the Luna Pack. Hit the like button if you haven't done so. We go live every Wednesday at 1 p.m. and Sundays at noon. And as always, guys, keep those tails wagging. And long live the Luna Pack.
Have an awesome rest of your day, night, everyone.